Adrenaline surged from the tip of her tail to her claws. She was so close to winning. With only 15 minutes left before the staff cleared everyone out of the museum, Ophelia confidently walked right past security and entered the gem room, where the Himalayan diamond sparkled brilliantly on its pedestal. Nobody questioned when she set up a "closed for cleaning" sign. Ophelia knew the next few moments would either put her in the history books or behind bars. The clock was ticking. She shooed several people out of the room. When she was finally alone, Ophelia made her bold move. With a deep breath, she pounced through the array of invisible lasers directly to the pedestal where the precious gem sparkled. As she anticipated, the titanium bars shot up to encase her with a loud boom. It was just like Oscar had warned. She was a prisoner, with the beloved Himalayan diamond, just like she wanted. In her handbag, Ophelia had the special grappling hook Oscar made her, plus the file, which would serve as a dandy glass cutter of sorts. All she needed to do was attach the grappling hook to the chandelier, zip herself up, cut through the atrium window, and escape. But before she could reach for the hook that would take her up to the ceiling, she heard a bark that made her fur prickle.
Well, well. If it isn't the infamous cat burglar Ophelia von Hairball V. We can get to know each other later, once you're in CCIA custody. For now, let me just say that there's no escape for you. This room is surrounded by agents who are very excited to be part of your arrest. And if you take a peek above, in case you'd planned a rooftop escape, you'll see that our agents are waiting.
A slow, sly grin spread across the cat burglar's face, and she looked toward her adversary. His face was hidden by shadows.
Well, doggone it! I guess you've caught me then.
Her tail twitched, and as if defeated, she sat down, mop on paw. Ophelia kept talking as she reached into her special ops handbag, searching for her diamond-encrusted nail file and dental floss. Without looking down, she wrapped the floss around the nail file over and over, then tied dozens of knots to secure the file to the mop head. In no time, the file was solidly attached.
While I admire your persistence and the loyalty to your cause, I'll never understand why your organization feels the need to be constantly barking up our trees. We're harmless. Members of the FFBI demonstrate superior skills, then return our spoils. Cat burglary is a very old and respected art form.
The CCIA agent listened intently to Ophelia, occasionally panting. He was oblivious to the work she was doing with the mop and the file. When he spoke, he seemed pleased with himself.
What you and the FFBI do is constantly break rules. The CCIA must maintain law and order at all costs. It is our one and only mandate, our motto. And now we'll finally have you behind bars.
Well, live and let live is what I always say.
Ophelia smiled and stood up to look him in the eyes.
I'm all for paw and order, sir, she stated. But the thing is, I've got a very important competition to win today. So if you'll please excusez-moi.
First, a quick, well-placed tail swish set off the fire alarm and sent everyone running. Ring, ring, ring. Next, using all her might and her diamond-tipped mop, she cut a beautiful circle through the wooded floorboards. With deliberate fabulousness, she pounced into the middle of the room and held fast to the pedestal and the Himalayan diamond. Then she stomped on the ground with all her might. Just as she'd hoped, the floor cracked. Bam! Ophelia and the diamond dropped to the basement.
She'd outwitted the silly dogs.
Above her, Ophelia could hear the chaos and mayhem. There was yelling and the thudding of paws and feet as everyone ran around, panicked by the alarm bells she'd set off. Ophelia wasn't home free yet. She knew she had to keep her cool. It wouldn't take the guards too long to realize